In today's video, I'm going to be turning this into that. And I'm going to do it in 4 easy steps so that I can have an opportunity at a buck like this come fall. Alright, so the first step you want to do in making a food plot is actually finding a spot to put it. So my house is up there. This is kind of down in the bottom. And this sets up pretty good to put a food plot. You know, if you have a property that has a field edge or a field or kind of an opening in the woods, that works too. So in my case, I already have an open area right here down below me. A bunch of trees and stuff there, and more trees and real thick stuff over there. But this should set up almost perfect. It's just begging for a food plot. I think what I may do is actually try to either brush hog it or mow it with my lawnmower. I have a pretty big lawnmower that shouldn't have any trouble. When I'm spraying, I don't like walking in the tall weeds, getting all that chemical on me, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get my lawnmower down here. I'm gonna clear this opening, get it as big as I can. But yeah, step number 1, find where you want to put your food plot. Clear it as much as you want, and I don't want to get in there. I kind of want to leave it brushy and stuff in there. The deer can bed in there. This may dull my blades a little bit. It's just grass. It's kinda not mowing it super great. That doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be perfect. Like I said, I'm gonna come back and spray it. That'll be step 2, is spraying your food plot. You can see it's just gonna be a lot easier to spray this low stuff than this high stuff. All right, step number 1 is done. Got the area cleared, mowed. It's looking like it's about, I'm guessing, a 1/4 acre. It's not super big, but for these little food plot, kill plots, whatever you want to call them, it's about the perfect size. So you're not actually trying to feed deer all night. You're just trying to kind of bottleneck them to come into this area before they go to, you know, bigger fields where they're going to be feeding during the night. So step number 1 done. We'll see you guys on step number 2. Alright, it's about 2 weeks later now, and now it is time to spray. So I got this Solo backpack sprayer here. I already filled it with water, and this is glyphosate. What this does, it's basically really condensed weed killer. So we like to spray our food plots about 2 weeks before we start disking it up. So I'm right on track for that right now. Normally it takes about a week or 2 for it to get a really good kill. So I'm gonna put this glyphosate in here, and what we always do is we do 2 quarts of glyphosate for every acre. And what I got down there is way less than an acre. I mean, I don't even think it's a 1/4 acre. It's probably more close to 1/8 of an acre. I'm probably just gonna dump this whole thing in. That'll be more like 2 or 3 quarts to the acre. I'm doing it before I walk down there just because this stuff will slosh around a lot, which is good. I want it to get really good and mixed in there. Alright, step 2 is done. Got this all sprayed. Toward the beginning, I was walking a little bit too slow. I've done it enough where I'm pretty good at knowing the speed I need to walk with the amount of water and glyphosate I have behind me, but I wish I would have walked a little bit faster, but I think I still got it covered pretty good toward the end. I probably will start seeing results in probably a week, and then in 2 weeks is when I'll be down here to till it up and continue on to the next steps here. Okay, it's about 2 or so weeks later now since I came and sprayed this with glyphosate to kill it, and we ended up getting a ton of rain, but it ended up still killing pretty good. There's still some couple spots here and there that I don't know if I missed it with the backpack sprayer, which it's easy to do, or I just didn't, you know, get enough spray on there. But regardless, it is pretty good and killed. And if you can see behind me, I got the tractor here. The next step would be to till this all up. I'm gonna try something new. I don't have a disc or anything right now. I have a box blade, and I'm gonna let down the tines all the way, and I still think that's gonna dig it up really good. This is kind of fertile ground. It's not really hard. Okay, so I just got done tilling this food plot here, which was step number 3. Next, we're going to move on to step number 4. Step number 4, there's a bunch of different things that I'm going to be doing. So the first thing is actually throwing down the seeds. I'm going to be planting a brassica turnip blend called Tall Tine Tubers from Whitetail Institute. After I lay down the seed, then I'm going to throw down some fertilizer. This is such a small food plot, I'm only going to do 1 bag. Normally we put 300 pounds per acre. This is a little food plot, so I figured grabbing 1 bag was enough. If you don't do a soil test, we normally put down 15 fertilizer. Lastly, I'll be throwing down some of this liquid lime, mix it in with water, throw it down real quick. And this liquid lime is something that you can only do right as soon as you're planting or soon after you plant. If you use ag lime, that's something that you want to plant early in the spring, months in advance. Obviously I didn't plan that far ahead, so I went and got the liquid lime. The soil down here is pretty moist already, if you can tell. We're also supposed to be getting some rain in the forecast, so that should really pound in this seed, and I think it's going to take off really good down here. Okay, just finished up the last step of making a food plot. Got it all seeded, fertilized, and threw down some liquid lime. So all we gotta do is sit back, watch, see if we get some rain, and watch the brassicas start coming up. So that's probably the most fun part, is seeing it all come together. So hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope that you can get out there, make your own food plot by following these steps, and be sure to stay tuned for an update to see how this food plot is doing. So we'll see you guys on the next one.